That time of the week again, guys. I'm gonna go through and give you guys an update on the sick fish. Had some stuff going on with the aquariums and just typical weekend in the pond life and the fish life. So as always, guys, get comfortable, stand by for the rest of the videos. Talk to you in a minute. Hey guys, a few things going on today. Number one, doing a pretty extensive water change on both my aquariums. In a little bit here, we will look at the pond, give you the updates on the pond, show you what I got planned for this spring, getting ready for the next pond, give you an update on the skimmer, and give you an update on the sick koi who is sitting right there. He's doing pretty good. So stand by for the rest of the videos, guys. Hey guys, pretty nice day today. Last weekend, that's what I was working on. That right there, guys. Had some of the rafters up there fall out this winter. So redid that, got that looking all beautiful. So fish are looking all right, pond's looking good. Skimmer's still working great. As you can see over there, here, we'll go inside. You can see right there, I've got my PVC in there for my main filter. Works so much better. This skimmer's still working great. Water clarity's great. Just did a water test, everything's good. KH, GH, everything's good. I'm gonna top it off here in a little bit. I'll actually show you a couple things I did to the skimmer. Got all this wiring and stuff tucked up out of the way. Had hold on a second. Had the raccoons visit the other day. Wasn't too happy about that. But all the wiring's tucked up out of the way. Got a timer for the skimmer. That way the skimmer only runs at night, which is good. I like it that way. As you can tell, got some paw prints on the feeder from the raccoons. Got all my flags out for utilities to come do a quick little scan of the area, make sure there's no gas lines or water lines. And here's the project. All this is going to come out. I'm going to start with taking the big rocks out. I'm going to make some nice little piles over there by that tree, taking the big rocks out. Get this pond liner out. I think I'm going to keep it. I think I have a little project I'm going to do with it. Get all this bog area torn out. Then I'm going to get a piece of 2x6, run it in here, and keep that area isolated, I guess you could call it, for where my filter can sit. So other than that, guys, like I said, I got a little bit of work ahead of me. As you can see, these are some slightly decent sized rocks. So start getting this all cleaned up and getting it ready for construction time. So yeah, that's all I got. Stand by for the rest of the videos, guys. All right, here we are at the skimmer, just to show you a few things I did differently. Got it taken apart. What I did is on the inside ring of this, above where that strainer is, I sanded it down a little bit. Make the fit a little looser so it slides off a little easier than having to really crank on it to get it off. And then I bought this strainer. It's just a 4-inch strainer, and that sits right on here, just like that. And this is wide enough to go around it, and boom, just like that, it's assembled. Taking it off, you just grab this, give it a good wiggle, she pops loose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and top off the water. We're about an inch down, so get her filled up. Next project, when water warms up, is get rid of that flex tubing, get that plumbed in differently. I'm not 100% sure if I want to keep the waterfall. I'm still debating all that. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, so stand by. Pardon me if I sound a little winded, but we're getting after it. Pretty much got all the big rock out. Taking up the bog right now. Filling up the wheelbarrow with some rocks. Then we got all that landscaping to take out yet. Over here, there's my stone pile, rock pile, boulder pile, shale. So why am I separating it so nicely? Every single one of these was handpicked. I went out to a friend's house that lives out by the Ozarks and picked every single one of those rocks by hand. I did not have a truck drop anything off. So just a little update there, guys. We're coming along nicely. Stand by for more. Well, guys, pretty much got this wrapped up. Pond's out. What I used to have as a skimmer in there's out. All the rock that was on top of the landscaping's out. I'm gonna probably figure this out where I want the board in here for the filter. And here's the end result of everything. There's the old pond bucket that I just had some crap in. I'm gonna spray it off. Here's all the rock. And here's all the bricks. Most of those smaller bricks came out from the bog area because that's what I used to form the bog area. Some backing boards so my rocks wouldn't fall through the chain link. So yeah, good hard day at it. Got her all taken out of here. Now I just gotta wait for the utilities to come mark. I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Half of this was dug up when I bought the house. It almost seemed like a landfill because all I got out of there was plastic bottles and garbage when I was cleaning this up to put my shed in. So I'm thinking now if this project goes any farther and I get any crazier with all this stuff, I'm gonna end up buying another shed and it's gonna go over in that corner and this is gonna become a pump house. Just thinking about it. So yeah, rock and roll, got her done. Stand by. All right, gang, I'm tapping out. I worked pretty hard today. Got all that stuff cleaned up, sprayed off. Fish are doing their thing. Remember what this all looked like before. All those bricks are gone. All this is cleared out. Got my boards in there that's where the edge is gonna be. Probably gonna be another filter sitting in that area. That's why I kept that amount. Got it capped off. All the old boards from that flower box are torn out. Most of the rock is up. I mean, for what's left there, most of that is dirt, backfill, clay. From what is left there, I mean, we're looking at maybe a bag or two of rock, so I'm really not too concerned about it. But like I said, it's all cleaned up. Good thing about this project is a third of it is already dug for me with that nice hole there. So there she is. She's all cleaned up and all done. So that's all I got on this, guys. Stand by for the wrap up, the conclusion of the videos. Earlier you guys heard me, or seen me I should say, doing a pretty extensive water change on this tank. And I did one on that tank too. So here's what the deal is. My parameters were all out of whack. And to be honest with you, they've been pretty good for quite a while. Ever since I had cleaned my filters last week and did a water test, everything was good. So today I did a water test and ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, all off the charts in this one. pH was quite low. So DEFCON 5, had to do a water change, and I also added a little bit of crushed oyster shell. That was a pointer I got from Andy over there at Koi Pond Lifestyle, and I added a little media bag to this. From what I understand, as the water gets more acidic, lower pH, it starts to break down that oyster shell. It releases the calcium that oyster shell is made of, and that helps buffer raising your KH and your GH, and it will help buffer your pH. It won't allow it to crash. So right now we're sitting at about 7.2. That's where we want it. I've got another filter up there, a BioWheel filter, and this is what happened. So this one over here, the valve was halfway shut. Maybe the fish bumped it, I don't know, but it pulled it down to halfway. So this was only drawing half the water that it usually does, and that one over there is brand new. I also have underneath here my canister filter, the one you've seen on the quarantine barrel. So I'm basically tripling up the biofiltration and the overall filtration of this tank. The one filter that I had over there, it pretty much quit working. It was trickling out. I pulled it out. It just wasn't working right. So that's why you always have additional filters, guys. So like I said, crisis averted. We'll do a little water test tomorrow, see how everything's doing. I'm confident everything's going to be fine. Obviously, I have to wait for that new filter's BioWheels to mature. The canister filter's got 2 or 3 weeks on it. I have bumped up the temperature a little bit in this tank. I'm trying to run 69 to 70 to help that biomedia take off, that beneficial bacteria. So other than that, guys, stand by for the last part of the video. What's up, guys? Well, that'll wrap it up for the day. I tap out. I'm tired. That was a little bit of hard work today. I'm sure I'll feel it in the morning. As you'll notice, got a lot of stuff done. Had the little update video on there and how the koi's doing. He's doing real well. I have him in this aquarium right here. He's doing a lot better, and honestly, I think he's probably 100%. I took out all the smaller goldfish I had in here, except for a couple of them, as you'll see there in the background, and put them over in the octagon. Turns out my octagon's got a very hexagon, whatever it is. It's got a very small leak in it. So what's going to happen is when the water gets up to temp, this guy, that big guy right there, that other Sarasa, and that other Sarasa, they're probably going to go out into the pond. I'm 99% sure of it. Then all those little ones are going to come over here. That guy up there too, he's going to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the shabunkins out there yet. But then get rid of that tank, or I'll end up buying another one. Who knows? We'll see. But like I said, the koi's doing real well. Like I say, you see him right over there. He's just hanging out, doing his thing, and got all that area cleared out, ready for the utilities guy to come so I can start digging. So if you guys have any questions on this video, as always, feel free to ask. Had a bunch of new subscribers over the last couple weeks. That's fantastic. So again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Read the comments that are out there. There's a couple people that are pretty knowledgeable with fish as well, and they have some good input. So that's all I got for this video, guys. As always, keep on improving, keep on investing. Until the next video, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye.